How yous all doing? I'm in Concord, New Hampshire. Concord. There are actually a couple of Concords in New England. There's a Concord in Massachusetts and a Concord in New Hampshire. Concord, New Hampshire is a capital. This is the State House here. I don't know if you know it, but a lot of state houses are domed. This is one of the domed ones. Anyways, they got a really nice park right out in front. And over here, they got actually a replica of the Freedom Bell. I've actually seen the actual one in Philadelphia. This is looks like a casting, including the crack. They got the crack here. They replicated the crack. I'll get close to so you can see it. There's a lot of sun beaming here. But I'm going to take you around this park because they got a lot of cool sculptures. We'll take a look at them one by one. Here we go. We have the 14th President of the United States, Franklin Pierce. Right? That's what it says here. There's a little faded here. 14th President of the United States. Why is he in front of Concord State House? I do not know. I'm going to do a little bit of research later, and maybe we'll find out that he's from New Hampshire or something like that. But anyway, yep, that's Franklin Pierce here. I'm going to pick his nose here. Franklin Pierce, all right? Another wicked piece of bronze sculpture. This one's of General Stark. General Stark, and on the side here it says Bunker Hill. These are all bronze from what I can tell. Incredible sculptures. Moving on. We're getting closer and closer to the State House, and now we've got the sculpture of Daniel Webster, the 14th and 19th Secretary of State under William Henry Harrison, Tyler, and Fillmore. Millard Fillmore. I got to tell you, when it comes to presidents, I do pay attention, present and past. Haven't been too impressed of late. But Millard Fillmore is got to be one of the cooler names. What's your name? Millard. What's your last name? Fillmore. Right? Anyway, this is Daniel Webster. And the next one, I'm not going to do too much commentary. The measure of my ambition will be full if when my wife and children shall repair to my grave to drop the tear of affection to my memory, they may read on my tombstone, he who lies beneath surrendered office, place, and power, rather than bow down and worship slavery. Those were the words of John P. Hale. And frankly, they speak for themselves. I'm not going to do much commentary. His words are very powerful. We are going to move on to one more. And I'm going to try not to get too emotional.
January 28th, 1986, I was in Mr. Higgins' social studies class. We were all glued to the TV. The Space Shuttle Challenger exploded upon takeoff. Christa McAuliffe and everybody perished. New England people were particularly proud to have the first teacher in space be a New Englander. I was 12. And as you can see, not quite over it, still. They were heroes. They were inspirations, and they remain both. Thank you for joining me on this trip through this beautiful park. I can think of no better person to conclude on.